What's up, y'all? Big Herc 916, and you're tuned into another edition of my vlog. Make sure you guys subscribe, man. Subscribe and support. And also check out BigHerc916.com for more about what Big Herc is all about. I'd like to keep you guys motivated and hopefully inspire you to do something positive with your life. And today I want to talk about setting goals for yourself. Yeah, we all should set some type of goals so that we can strive to do certain things and have a plan. You know, you want to go through life without having a plan, because then you're just wandering around aimlessly and you have no set destiny and you have no set objective. Whether you're hustling out there in the streets or whether you're working a 9 to 5, have a plan, set yourself up, whether it be a 6 month, a year, 2 years, 5 year, 10 year plan, and plan so that when the time comes, you can enjoy life. Nobody wants to work up until the point they're in the dirt in their 80s, 90s, still trying to make money. You want to have your money working for you. And the only way to do that, the only way to do that is to start mapping out these different goals you want to accomplish while you're young. And, take advantage of meetup groups, take advantage of these different organizations that teach you about investing, whether it's cryptocurrency, whether it's real estate, whether it's general business, construction. Take advantage of these different opportunities, because the whole objective and the way life is going these days is there's not going to be a whole lot left as far as retirement is concerned. You're not going to be able to cash in on your Social Security, and a lot of you guys, Social Security won't even exist by the time you do retire. So you got to start planning and setting yourself up for retirement now. Start buying, instead of fucking off and buying these bullshit cars that don't have any value 4 or 5 years later. Invest in a piece of property, invest in a storefront, invest in maybe your friend or your family member's education so that they can go and get a degree and hopefully open up a business and be educated in whatever business you're going to get involved in if you don't want to go to college. But invest in things around you that create value. A lot of people don't think about that when they're when they're making a bunch of money or at the height of their youth, when they're able to work 12 hours a day and be on a job 5-6 days a week. You can't do that forever, and you don't want to have to toil for your dollar, up into your later days, your later age. You want to be able to enjoy your fruits of your labor. So start planning now and set these goals for yourself. And, 10 years down the line, you might have 10, 15 pieces of property bringing you, $15,000 a month, maybe more. And you have equity in those pieces of property, which allows you to go and buy more property so that you can continue to grow whatever it is, whatever wealth you're trying to, expand on. And it's the same thing, if you're going to go and invest in cryptocurrencies, do your homework. It's not a quick get rich overnight type situation, but you can accumulate wealth over a period of time. And eventually, the banks are going to be involved in the same cryptocurrencies that they were talking shit about. So plan for the future and know that, hey, things are going to change. I mean, you go back 300 years, and if you'd have told somebody that, hey, horses are going to be obsolete for transportation, they would have thought you were a crazy person. They would have walked you straight to the loony bin without stopping to pass go. You'd have went straight there. So know that things are going to change. We're evolving as a society, as a culture, and you got to really plan out the direction you want to go in while you have the opportunity to do so. There's a lot of things out there, import, export. I ran across a guy who was a millionaire from selling zippers. This guy sold zippers to all the major jean companies that manufacture jeans, and he was a multimillionaire from zippers. Who would have thought? So there's so many different ways you can make money selling, lids to companies that package stuff or just packaging material. You can make a living off of selling packaging material if you can get it and make, a couple cents off of each one, and you got, thousands and thousands of companies who are using packaging material. Think about it. You can get rich from packaging. So there's so many different things outside of what's right in your face that you can actually make a living at. You just got to think out the box. You got to really focus on things that you use every day but don't think about that are profitable, and you can turn those things into a hustle. So yeah, man, set goals for yourself, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. And, by the time you hit your late 40s, 50s, at that point you could be enjoying life, man. You could be traveling, doing big things, because not everybody's born with a silver spoon in their mouth. And some people have to actually work to create wealth, to establish something, and the gap is getting bigger and bigger between the rich and the poor. And, you don't want to be on the poor side because, then you're just living paycheck to paycheck. Even if you have to pool up together, 10 of you guys to buy a piece of property. Hey, man, everybody has equity in that house, and then you turn around, you pull up and buy another one. And eventually, everybody in that whole group can have their own house or their own apartment, and you guys could all be sharing in the profits. But you got to learn to, work together, because you can't always do it by yourself. And I'm just here to share, think out the box, and man, plan for the future so that your kids can have something more than what you had. Big Herc, man, keeping you motivated.